I no lie, I don't really know the first step to making okra, but I think I'm supposed to put this thing on fire to bring it to a boil before adding the okra, right? Hello guys, so we are going to be meal prepping tonight because this is, I think, 8 something. This is majorly stew. I want to make ewedu, okra, and ewedu, okra, efo, and atadidi, right? And we only have one protein that we're going to be working with. Yes, it is in small portion, and I want to see how far I can go. And all of this was gotten under 10,000. I got takeaway pack 1 dozen for 1.5, rubber band for 100 naira. This one is like 200, this 600, 100, 800. The palm oil we'll be using, this is 1. This is 500 naira ewedu. I was not there when she was packing it. I told her I want 500 naira ewedu, and then I went to go and get this. I just unpacked this now and I realized that this is too much, so I'm thinking I don't want to use ichabe, so I might end up blending it. I don't know how that would be, but I'm thinking of how I'm going to do this alone because I'm the only one at home. This is the protein we are going to be using. This is 2,000 naira, and we're going to be managing it. This is the only protein I bought, but there is a leftover fish in the freezer. So we have some leftover fish in the freezer that I might be adding to any of the soup. So I think I might add it to the pepper. This is efo, ugu. Yes, this is ugu leaf. 500 naira for the ugu. This is crayfish, and this is 400 naira. Yeah, I think that's all. So all of this is like under 10k. Yeah, under 10k because I also bought banana and granite, but I already ate it. And guys, this type of banana, you see how it looks like? It looks like it is not ripe, but this is absolutely sweet, very ripe. I use this to make my banana bread, and it is the usual measurement I use when I make my banana bread, but it was extra sweet, and I realized it was because of this banana. Very nice. So good. This is the second time I'm trying it. The okra should be on fire first, so that while it is on fire I can, start picking the ewedu. Who sent me? But we are going to do it. We are going to figure it out. Yeah, thank you so much. Let's start cooking. Guys, me cannot lie, I've forgotten how to, it's not like I've forgotten, like I don't really know the first step to making okra, but I think I'm supposed to put this thing on fire to bring it to a boil before adding the okra, right? It's been a while, like it's been a long while I made okra or even ewedu or efo, because we don't really eat it. You need to put corn. No, you need to put corn. Is ewedu. Ewedu has its own. Ewedu has the drawing already now. But yes, they put corn in ewedu. Did they put in okra? Let me just put for putting sake. Do I even have it? It has turned to powder. I've honestly forgotten. But let's just put it. Hopefully I'm supposed to put it. Am I supposed to put it? Iru now, do you rinse your iru or you put it like that into this thing? I believe if I should rinse it, it will remove the essence of it. The essence. Is it essence or essence? The essence of the iru. And I don't know if I'm going to put it now before adding the okra. Let me just do it. Let me just add it now. Guess why I'm doing this for my daughter? Because left to me, unnecessary. But anyways, our okra we'll add it to it. The water is already coming to a boil. Yeah. And after this, when this is on, when this is getting ready, I'll start picking the ewedu. We'll pick the ewedu together. Maybe we'll just see time lapse of me picking it. Agreed? Agreed. I heard someone say they don't need to cover when you put corn inside it, you don't cover it or you don't. Because why is this thing suddenly boiling like it's so fast? Let me go out and see. And say I'm coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's looking like it's boiling, so let me just remove it, or let me just cover it fully to mix it. I want to start picking the ewedu so that as I'm doing some things, I'm getting there. Do you get what I'm saying? Instead of just sitting and waiting for the next thing, or instead of doing the next thing and then ewedu will not be the last thing, all of this stuff can go. Let me get to it. Honestly, I don't want to check ChatGPT and say, how do you make okra soup? We're going to be making it this way, whether I'm correct or not. Yeah, let's get into the video. I hope you're enjoying this because I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I think I've not slept enough. Have I slept? Let's get into the video.
Things like Lauren gets bullied for being anorexic and not together, and they want Owen for herself, him.
So when this is happening, did Owen or Lauren have an idea who it could be? Did they start talking about it at all?
Yeah, it was easy. Over the past year, we got Owen to say he cheated. You didn't want to be with you. You were ugly, lesbian, the real girl who gives him what he wants. Target. This feels like a war month. Get out. He doesn't want your sorry ass. He wants a real girl.
I think our okra is ready. So I'm going to be pouring it. So nice. I need to scrap all of this. Okra is ready. I'll leave it on the freezer for it to cool down. Let me put the cover on top like this. Yeah, and my okra. This is how far I've gone. I think the next thing I want to put on fire is that should be ewedu. But wait, F4. If I want to do F4, that means I have to prep the fish, pepper. Now I have to like blend pepper and prep my fish to do the F4 because the radio is not ready. Let's do that now. But first thing first, I need to wash my pot of okra. That's where we're going to be making the F4 in. I think first I want to put some water on fire, so that I'm going to pour hot water on this fish. So this is the pepper we're going to be using. I just pray this thing does not end up peppering my hand. Why do you fall down? I don't know if I'm the one that have this notion that tiny rodo like this used to be very pepper. So I used to try to be, most time I forget though, but whenever I remember, I used to try to be careful with it, not to use too much of it. Because as it is now, I don't want my effort to be very peppery or to be peppery. Because like I said, I'm majorly doing this for my daughter. but she likes okele, but at the same time, okay, man love it, man love stew. But she likes swallow, but we don't really make it here. And when she goes to my parents' place, she used to take it. So I'm like, let me make it for her. Just hope I'm able to use the blender because there is no light, so I'm hoping to use the solar. I will not put the solar on though, so nothing spoil. But the solar, only my shusha. She blender in my share, my shaver. I've never tried this before. This going. I don't know if I told you guys that I'm on the weight loss. I told you guys already. You guys know it's all over my channel. I'm going to the gym. So I already eat. When I eat like a full meal once a day, don't okay me with that. For this night now, I ate banana and bananas. I think I want to sectionalize this. So one part will be for the F4, one part will be for the stew. Like I said, we are working on just a limited portion of protein. So it will be 4-4. This thing is fish, Nabi. Abi egg, yes it is. So I already added the palm oil. I'm going to put the pepper now. So we let that cook. I don't know what it does. It's going to soften inside. I need to cut this. That was scary. I forgot. Where's my crayfish? Oh, how are we gonna do it like this? Chim. Thank God. Thank God. F4. Look at my ears. There's something working on my butt. So the last thing is stew and this thing. So I can use the rest for stew. This is supposed to set too. Before it's ready to go in, I like the aroma that I'm aromaing. I like the aroma that I'm perceiving. I added Iru, but when I started adding Iru, shut up, stop interrupting. When I started adding the Iru, it made me remember one time that I cooked vegetable rice, I mean village rice, and it got spoiled before the next morning for sahur. And someone was like, oh, it's because you added Iru. I hope that doesn't mean that this is gonna spoil. My food is gonna spoil. I better go. I've never done meal prep. Okay, I want to cook something and leave it for this thing. because our light is not stable in this area. But I feel this is soup and stew, so what could go wrong? Is the effort more than the pepper? Koyoko overshadow it now. Let me have my show it how they read. Okay, makes sense. It's really looking like I expect it to look like. Can you see the effort? Let me pick it up for you guys. Can you see it? The effort looks rich. Thank God I now had water. Look at this olori. What is see on me? It needs to steam together. You know when people say they're going to let that sit for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then it is going to be ready. I don't know that, but I know I want to let it sit for some minutes, but therefore, and then proceed to the next thing, which is pepper. But I have not blended the pepper, and I need to use my hand. I want it to be rough. The already is very sandy, very sandy, very. It's too sandy for my liking. Smells nice. Let's give it like 5 minutes more. Because I tasted it now and it was not tasting ready. So this is 9:34 or 9:35.
Google numbers, like a fake number?
Yes, I think it's a little. Yeah, it's like Google number. And the FBI come in, they apply search warrants to Pinger, they apply search warrants to all of these apps, and it comes back to an IP address. And now they need to make sure that this IP address, because it kind of is leading to Kendra, but they need to make sure. So the FBI actually has one of the other moms send Kendra a hidden link to like a school thing. She clicks on the link and it's her IP address, and they match the IP address.
Oh.
Even though it was being hidden, showed up every single.
It is ready because it is looking black. Like it's not more as green as it was. So I believe it is. You get what I mean with it is looking dark. Not like black, but dark. Don't be beside your brother. I need to blend this.
And the officer is like, she said you had no idea what was going on, and I believe that. What has to happen now is I have to make sure you and your mom are safe before I leave. So I'd like you to call your dad, and maybe he can come home and meet with us, okay? You're in the same situation I'm in, but for a different thing. So I do feel that people lose sight of that, and they pick back up. For a year, Kendra is saying that she never sent the original messages.
Alright, so we're going to be making the pepper here, and I'm going to be using this leftover pepper that I made. Just add more mix of palm oil and groundnut oil, and do what I'm supposed to do. You get, but I'm going to be using this. Still nice. A bit of, I think that's enough. That's enough. This thing. Let me just add more. going to add this to it. I'm thinking if I should add my party jollof, but I don't think I'm going to make jollof anytime soon. But I might need it to make like a concoction rice. So I think I might just, in case I don't want to go outside. Another thing, I need to dice this. Yeah, this is going to be big. Asha they put the roof for everything. make this thing not chop my eyes. So, but it's been long I put the roof in my atadini, so I want to see how it's gonna look like. Where would I put it that it's not going to smell all around my this thing? Okay, I'll put the rest in my ready. Okay. I don't want it to remain at all because I know I'm not going to use it. I think this is enough. Put in this fish also. Show my later. If I forget, Abby, boom, if I finish all of the plates I'm going to be using and pots, they are going to be washed properly or washed tomorrow when there is light, because that time there is no light, there is no water. They were supposed to bring light today, but they did not bring it, so we're not able to pump water. That's our life. Very transparent. This will be added later on because this is already cooked. I'm going to put it down so I don't forget. Now let's continue with our ewedu. Well, please let this work. I think I'm supposed to add water to it. Hey. Nice. This is ready. So the last thing before we are done in the kitchen is a window, and this is 10:37. I mean, I think I started cooking 9:08. I think so. I think the reason for the slow water is because there's no water, so I'm managing pots. Is it? It's not. I think it's the window. Let's me, I'm even faster, kind of fast. There's going to be a lot of washing tomorrow, and I don't know when tomorrow, but I shall know it's when the water is pumped. We had like this water drum outside. Tell me why the kids in the compound, they already pour. It doesn't have like a cover, right? So we use this, this dustbin black wrap to cover it up. And one day I went there and I saw stones, those black and white stone, or grey and white. You shall know the stone I'm talking about. They already packed plenty inside. They put my mopping stick that I spread outside. They put it inside. Maybe they're using to stir it. Concoction. They spoiled the water. That was like the reservoir that, okay, what we'll be using. So I don't know amongst the children. So there's nobody I can come in that say, you, why did you do this? But I noticed some set of children always go in there, and I'm not like, live there. You don't have to stone the Abby. They'll just run away. I think I'll put salt. Me, Maggie, and never put. But do I really need to put my just put it here. But I'm thinking, now that I already blend, do I need to add like too much water? I don't pour and finish before I think finish. It's looking like I've forgotten the name of this tea. You know when your village people is testing you and it's not really tasting sweet, and then you want to keep adding salt, maggi, and then you're gonna add too much. That's what is going on right now. I think I need to add one more maggi, but it's not tasting like anything is happening. But I'm scared. But I'm gonna add it. Yeah, done. This is, we are almost done. This is 10:50, so before 11 o'clock. Oh, what does it mean when your supposed fried pepper that you put in a container? I don't even know how to put the English, but the oil that I use in making the pepper, that I use in frying the pepper, is already sitting on top. Is that supposed to happen? It's not supposed to be mixed together. Look, I can see the same for this. Like, I can see it lying around, but the stew is like it's apparent, and I'm like, let me show you what I'm saying. Can you see? Like, why is it above? Like, it's floated up, and it's looking like there is water down. So is it that mean Deco was what? Is it that mean Deco din dada? Coding otin bemole? Or is this normal? But this looks nice. This is going to go so well with rice. I can't wait. The funniest thing about all of this is I don't have a microwave, so even if I put it inside freezer and then I want to use it, I have to warm everything on the portion, because the portion are small. Sure you get. But why I believe this might last, I don't know, is because we don't take swallow like that, but my daughter does. So since this is for my daughter, the portions I will be taking will be small. But I also want to believe, now that it is available, like I've made it, we might be tempted to want to eat. Okay, do you get the gist? So it might not last, but that's the point. I don't want it to get spoiled, because like I said, our light is not stable. But I honestly don't mind. I feel like the stew is not really for her like that, but yes, the effort, the okra, the ewedu. But let's even just see if she go collect her. If she no collect her, make her the drink come local by, or use it to make stew and whatever. Okay, for me and my husband. I'm yapping. Let's continue with our video. Already is looking too much. The ewedu is not ready, so. What is left now is the ewedu to cool off, and yeah, we're able to cook. We're able to make 1 stew and 3 soup. 11:02, but I finished before 11:02. Washing the plate is gonna be tomorrow, like I told you. So the tidiness we are doing here is to clear the kitchen slab. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Look at small portion, but I believe if it was big portion too, it's gonna be the same pace, because with it that will be more cutting of fish, more cutting of ewedu, more grinding of pepper. It's not gonna be, let's be realistic, it's not gonna be, but this is not something I do on a norms. I've never even tried this before, prepping this, and the fact that the soup and all that, like I mentioned, you don't take it, so I don't do it. So this is like a new thing that I wanted to try and show you guys and take you guys with me, and I hope you enjoy this. This is gonna be wrapping the video up, and this is going to be my nice food. The banana and granules with water. I'm going to bed now. See you guys when next I see you. Thank you for watching. Bye. If I show you guys my zinc, you're going to not like it. So I'm not going to do that. We're just going to show me as the ending, and that's it. Once again, bye. I found this solar since. How do you think I didn't the image? But I don't need it because we are reserving the image. Now, let me put this off, and then we can on the solar. This may look at my feet. It totally just flipped. So scared. I was so scared. Even if this is not the first time it has happened, I was so scared. God. I used my battery, and this battery lasted me all through. That's amazing. That's really amazing. And it is a small size, not even the large one. So that means I can actually be filming myself, do things when I try to blame light. We're still going to blame Nepasha. Alhamdulillah. Bye once again. Mwah.